kind of take on the life
and
of the
there's the
zombies.
number one New York Knicks fan, Ian Mahoney,
He's
on
on
there
the
right now. He's mad right now because his New York Knicks left.
Yeah, he's doing like
They
this.
lost.
He's probably talking about the Twitter fingers or the text.
Oh, he already
text.
tweeted it too. He's sitting right out there knocking on the window. He's a sore loser, you guys.
A lot of Knicks fans just put your phone down and just go to sleep tonight. Enjoy some of that Halloween candy. Look, we got a lot coming your way on Toyota Bulls Postgame Live, so make sure you keep it locked right here on Chicago Sports Network. Bulls are 5-0 with that 135-125 win over the New York Knicks. Exclamation point for the Bulls' fifth straight win on this young season. Welcome in, because you're in the right place at the right time. This is Toyota Bulls Postgame Live. Cam Smith with my man, my teammate, 15-year NBA vet, former Chicago Bull, the one and only Kendall Gill. And KG, we can touch on a number of different things from what we saw from this Bulls team. And really in that second half, so much really illuminated in terms of what we saw in the first half, of how they shared the basketball. But what stood out to you from what we saw in the 4:48?
The ability of the Bulls now to score the basketball. We already know their defense is really solid in these first couple of games of the season, but this New York Knicks team came in 8th in the league in defense, allowing opponents 110 points. The Bulls went 25 points past that with 135 tonight. So that's letting you know they are not only are they playing great defense, but the offense now is catching up to the defense, and they can come at you in various different ways. I mean, you look at Ayo Dosunmu, who had 22 points tonight, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. Nikola Vucevic with 26. Also, the Bulls bench, and we got to go back to bench mob. I think it's 4.0 now.
4.0. Okay, all right, got you. Yeah.
4.0.
Yeah, we're raising it up.
Because bench mob 4.0 now put 53 points on the Knicks tonight. I mean, this Bulls team is playing great. This team is for real. This team, in my opinion, the first 5 games, they are a playoff team, and guess what? They still don't have 2 of their better players.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Wait till those guys get in.
And that's a scary sight for a lot of opponents. But again, going back to this Knicks team, dropping 2 straight games, needing a win. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. I'm sure they felt the pressure on themselves of trying to come out and really test this Bulls group to really see if they're an undefeated team like they show in their record book. But I think they found out tonight that this team is for real, to your point of how they play you on the one end, on defensively, how they can shut you down really and stop a lot of your players from eating. Now, the Knicks were able to kind of climb back a little bit late in this ball game, but on the offensive end, making the timely plays. And I think that's the thing that kind of gets glossed over a little bit sometimes, not with us, but how the Bulls are making timely plays to get some of these wins. Yeah, it comes throughout the 4 quarters, but especially in the final 12 minutes, they make the right plays to push themselves ahead.
Right, you know, they got this saying in New York. They say, oh, that's fugazi, meaning it's fake.
But that's a little Italian, a little Italian on that? Okay.
It's fake. I think the New York Knicks might have thought that about the Bulls' record when they came in here. They thought they were like, maybe we're going to see whether they're fugazi or not. Well, they found out that they're not. And here's the thing, as you just mentioned, the Bulls scored in various different ways. Yeah. And I love the way that each guy steps up and is not afraid to take the big shot. You look at Vooch, he took a big shot.
Yes.
You look at Ayo, he took a big shot. Josh Giddey took several big shots. Kevin Huerter. And you can go on down the line. These guys are developing a characteristic where they're becoming fearless now.
Yes.
In the fourth quarter, which is what I love.
Yeah, selfless basketball, and it's on display from start to finish with this Bulls team, but especially in that fourth quarter where they're not just throwing the ball to Ayo on multiple possessions to say, hey, go get a bucket, or to Josh Giddey to say, hey, go get a bucket, or Nikola Vucevic, and really putting the pressure on him. They're saying it could be Vooch one play. It could be Ayo another. It could be Josh Giddey, who had a career-high 32 points tonight. Everyone eats within this Bulls offense, and it is so refreshing to see. And with that, the ball distribution and the selflessness, you get 31 assists on the night for this Bulls team. 31 assists on 45 field.
On the person with the basketball, now leaving his teammates wide open, and they're sharing the basketball.
And what we see on those highlights with this Bulls team of them sharing the basketball is multiple cuts from guys. It's not watching one player with the basketball get downhill, 4 of the guys standing on the perimeter. That last highlight that we showed of Ayo Dosunmu working in tandem with Nikola Vucevic, you saw Kevin Huerter on the backside of that defense cut back door on the baseline. Didn't get the basketball because Ayo made the right basketball play in finding Vooch. But it's really hard to defend when you have multiple guys that are cutting in. Can you speak to this in your 15 years of teams that you faced off that had multiple guys cutting it as opposed to teams that just allowed one player to just go do his thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anytime you have players that continue to cut, and if they don't get the basketball, say for instance, if I cut down the lane, that may leave Cam open if he's on the floor. So you got to continue to cut hard because you're not only cutting for yourself, you're cutting for your teammates. And, you know, I played so many times against the triangle offense. That was the problem against the triangle offense. I mean, Michael and Scotty and Tony Kukoc, all those guys were great individual players, of course, but I wanted to play against those guys. That was the challenge. It was the offense that I was worried about because of so many variations of them cutting and being in a triangle. You just could not guard it, and you sort of seeing some semblance of the triangle when the Bulls are cutting this year. You know, a lot of the times when Vucevic, who it goes on the pinch post, a lot of the time, and his teammates cut off of him. That's why he's able to get so many assists. That's why he's averaging 5 assists a game right now.
Yeah, that's one of the ways the Bulls are mirroring that 95-96 Bulls team that also started the season 5-0, and that was the last time the Bulls started the season at 5-0. So,
are we going to get a ring?
I'm not going to put that out there. You're not going to put me out there like that. But it is some great vibes with this Bulls team that has that feeling of, okay, this team understands how to play together. They're playing for each other as opposed to one individual getting all the love and all of the accolades. But for this next conversation, we got to give a lot of love to one individual, and that's Josh Giddey. A career-high 32 points, 10 rebounds, and just 1 assist shy from a triple-double, but another double-double in the books for the man from Australia.
Look, he's an all-star right now.
Yeah.
If he continues to play this way and if the Bulls continue to win, the national notoriety is going to come, which it's already started, and people are going to start recognizing what a great season he has had. And you see that jump shot right there? I think that turned his whole game around last year at the start of his ascension right now, because he could not shoot the basketball at the beginning of the season last year.
Yeah.
But his work and all the work that he put in, he became more and more confident with it, and now that's opened up the other areas of his game.
Yeah, we saw last year post All-Star, he shot well over 40% from 3, and coming into the season, there were some people that were skeptical about could he perform at that level shooting the basketball from 3 in this early part of the season. But when you look at Josh and how he's shooting and knocking down those threes, we saw the highlights. It's catch and shoots. It's him through the legs or off the dribble, pulling up. And so that lets me know, and I'm sure that lets you know as well, the work that he put in the offseason to have that type of confidence in gameplay, especially when moments where you need a big play from one of your best players, he steps up and he delivers it.
No, he really does. And it's not just a game here, a game there. He's there every night. He's flirting with a triple-double every night. And, you know, without Josh Giddey right now, we're not 5-0, okay, because he's been such an integral part in what they're doing. And he is right now the straw that stirs the drink. So we got to keep that guy healthy.
Have to.
Each and every night.
Yeah, for sure. And it was nice that he did it in the Giddey ones as well. So hopefully we can get a pair, you know, showing them love. We'll see about that, right?
They better be high top, though, because they're low top.
I think they might be mid tops.
I'm
with KG on that one, man. Yeah, the low tops, I get it. Aesthetically, they look great, some of the designs, but it's about the protection of the ankles and the feet for sure. All right. Now, we highlighted Josh Giddey, but we go back to the Bulls bench because Ayo Dosunmu had himself a game off of that Bulls bench. 53 bench points for that group, and Ayo led the way with 22 himself. 9 assists, only 1 turnover for Ayo. KG, I had to open my eyes up and rub my eyes a little bit. I'm like, wait a minute, this looks like Morgan Park Ayo Dosunmu the way he was playing.
It really does, and Ayo is the leading candidate for my Wu-Tang Clan award this year.
Okay.
Cream, cash rules everything around me, get the money.
Hey,
dollar bill, y'all.
Let's get it.
He is in his free agent year, and he is getting the money. Somebody, he's gonna get paid.
Yeah, definitely gonna get paid.
If he continues to play like this, he is looking at a big contract because he is so important for this Bulls team, not just when he starts, but also coming off of the bench. He is like a starter coming off of the Bulls bench that overmatches the opposing team's bench players. That's the luxury that the Bulls have with Ayo Dosunmu, because he really is a starter talent.
No, that's a fact.
He's a starter talent.
That's a fact.
But he just overwhelms these guys, and he's actually gotten better with his handle. He's gotten better, of course, with his shooting, and he's also gotten better, but he did this at Illinois too, with his clutch shooting.
Yes.
He's willing to step up and knock down the shots when the Bulls absolutely need him.
I mean, you look at the numbers of Ayo Dosunmu, he's just about 5% points, or excuse me, 5% below 90, but he's basically shooting 50, 40, 90 on the season so far. Over 50% from the field, 50% from three, 85% from the free throw line, but averaging 14 points. So when you put that together, you can start for any team in the NBA luxury, but also you get the money after that as well, too.
Right,
so
that is right.
there you go. I love
get him
the
a Wu-Tang Clan T-shirt.
Okay. All right.
Keeps this up.
We got to keep that going. That's a segment that we're brewing up here on Toyota Bulls.